Welcome back to English Boost Every Day, everyone. Today's episode is all about taking your pronunciation skills to the next level by delving deep into phonetics. And guess what? You will learn 5 things you should do. You're about to discover 5 essential strategies to master sound drills, intonation practice, identify common pronunciation errors, incorporate targeted feedback, and integrate expert techniques into your daily routine. I'm Michael, your host, and I'm excited to be here with our expert guest, Sarah, who specializes in phonetics and sound training. Let's jump right in.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to join you today. Pronunciation is the cornerstone of effective communication, and understanding the intricacies of English sounds can truly transform your speech. Today, we're going to explore detailed exercises, from intensive sound drills to intonation practices, that will help you refine your accent and boost your confidence. Let's get started with our first strategy.
Our first essential strategy is embrace intensive sound drills. Sound drills are designed to train your mouth and ear to produce and distinguish subtle differences in sounds. Sarah, can you explain why sound drills are so important? And give us an example of an exercise to try?
Absolutely, Michael. Sound drills are vital because they build the muscle memory needed for accurate pronunciation. For example, if you struggle with differentiating between the theta sound in think and the eth sound in this, you can practice minimal pairs. Say think and this repeatedly, focusing on tongue placement and airflow. Over time, these drills will help you internalize the correct production of these sounds. Consistent practice in a quiet, focused environment is key. This is how you lay the foundation for clear, confident speech.
That's a great point. When you practice these drills, you're not only training your muscles, but also sharpening your ear. Now, let's move on to our second strategy. Master intonation and rhythm. English isn't just about individual sounds. It's also about the flow and rhythm of speech. Sarah, how can learners improve their intonation?
Intonation is crucial because it affects meaning and emotion in communication. To master it, start by listening closely to native speakers, whether in podcasts, movies, or everyday conversations. I suggest recording short phrases and then mimicking the speaker's pitch and rhythm. One effective exercise is to use a mirror while practicing. This helps you observe facial expressions and mouth movements that accompany natural intonation. Over time, your speech will sound more fluid and expressive.
I love that approach. It really brings together both visual and auditory learning. Moving on, our third strategy is identify and correct common pronunciation errors. Many learners have persistent errors due to native language interference. Sarah, what are some common pitfalls, and how can one address them?
Common pitfalls include mispronouncing certain consonants and vowels, such as confusing the V and W sounds, or not producing the ending consonants in words. I recommend actively listening to recordings of your own speech and comparing them with native speakers. You can also use online pronunciation tools that highlight your errors. Once you've identified specific issues, focus on targeted exercises for those sounds, like practicing tongue twisters or using repetition drills. The key is to approach correction as an ongoing process. Notice, practice, and adjust continuously.
That's excellent advice. Recognizing and addressing these errors early can make a huge difference in how clearly you speak. Now, let's discuss our fourth strategy. Utilize constructive feedback. Feedback from native speakers or language tutors is invaluable. Sarah, how can learners effectively incorporate feedback into their practice?
Feedback is one of the fastest ways to improve. I suggest finding a language partner or tutor who can provide regular, honest feedback on your pronunciation. For instance, during a practice session, ask your partner to note any mispronunciations or awkward intonations. You can also record your sessions and review them later. Additionally, some apps provide immediate corrective feedback, which is very helpful. The goal is to create a feedback loop where you consistently learn from your mistakes and track your progress over time.
That's a really proactive approach. Using feedback to fuel improvement is essential. Finally, our fifth strategy is integrate expert insights and consistent practice. Expert guidance can help you understand advanced techniques and refine your practice. Sarah, what are your recommendations here?
I recommend following reputable language blogs, YouTube channels, and podcasts dedicated to phonetics and pronunciation. Experts in these fields often share advanced tips and techniques that you can incorporate into your practice sessions. Moreover, set a consistent schedule for practicing phonetics. Whether it's 15 minutes a day or longer sessions a few times a week, consistency is key. Combining expert insights with regular, deliberate practice will gradually transform your pronunciation, making your speech clearer and more natural.
Let's quickly recap the 5 essential strategies for mastering advanced pronunciation through phonetics. 1. Embrace intensive sound drills. Practice minimal pairs and focus on specific sounds to build muscle memory. 2. Master intonation and rhythm. Listen, mimic, and use mirror practices to refine your speech flow. 3. Identify and correct common errors. Actively analyze your speech and target persistent mistakes. 4. Utilize constructive feedback. Seek regular feedback from native speakers or tutors and use it to improve. 5. Integrate expert insights and consistent practice. Follow expert advice and maintain a consistent practice schedule to continuously enhance your pronunciation.
Exactly, Michael. These strategies, when applied diligently, will help you achieve clearer, more confident speech. Remember, mastering pronunciation is a gradual process. It takes time and persistence, but every practice session brings you closer to your goal.
Before we wrap up today's episode, I want to encourage all our listeners to start implementing these tips immediately. Whether you're practicing at home with a recording device, watching native speakers online, or engaging with a language tutor, every effort counts. The key is to practice consistently and embrace every opportunity to refine your pronunciation.
Absolutely. Don't be discouraged by occasional mistakes. They're a natural part of learning. Each corrective step you take makes your communication more effective. Keep pushing forward, and soon you'll notice a significant improvement in your clarity and confidence.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Sarah, and thank you to all our listeners for tuning in. If you found today's episode helpful, please check out our previous videos on speaking, listening, vocabulary, and writing. We update our channel daily with fresh, engaging content, so be sure to visit every day.
Yes, please remember to subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode, like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends. Your support is what makes our community grow and inspires us to continue delivering detailed language tips and expert insights.
That's right. So as you leave today's session, keep these 5 essential strategies in mind to refine your pronunciation through phonetics. Practice sound drills, master intonation, identify and correct errors, utilize constructive feedback, and integrate expert insights with consistent practice. With these tools, you're well on your way to achieving clear, confident speech in English.
Keep practicing, stay patient, and remember that every small improvement is a victory. Your journey to perfect pronunciation is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal.
Thank you again for joining us on Phonetics Focus. Refine your pronunciation with in-depth sound training today. Don't forget to check out our previous episodes for more actionable language tips, subscribe for daily updates, and share this podcast with your friends and family. Together, we're building a vibrant community of confident, fluent English speakers.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay dedicated, keep refining your skills, and we'll see you in the next episode with more exciting insights and practical exercises.
Until next time, this is Michael with Sarah by my side signing off. Have an amazing day and keep elevating your pronunciation to new heights.